Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited that we're finally on this part of the year that it's basically the recap. I wanted to show you guys my mug because I love it so much. I got it in the outlet the other day that we went. I know that I haven't really started Christmas diaries, but honestly I'm in full-blown Christmas spirit. I am preparing the videos, of course, so I'm looking for like Christmas activities to do in Barcelona. So in my head, we're basically already there. So today's video is going to be about my most used jewelry pieces, handbags and shoes of 2025. So it's like a year recap. I sat down in my closet and looked at what I've been using the most this year, and I always love comparing it to the things that I've used the most. For example, last year. I don't think you're gonna be very surprised with the bags. Well, I think with two of them, yes, but this is not my best and worst purchases. That is another video altogether, because in this video I'm gonna talk about things that I can have owned for basically my entire life, but just specifically this year I found myself gravitating a lot towards it, so that is why it's going to be on this video. I do have to say that we're gonna see a lot of pink, and it's something that I never expected that I would include on one of these videos. I've been filming them for quite a few years now, and I want to start by talking about jewelry pieces. So first and foremost, I want to talk about this necklace that I always get so many questions about. I think for the last 3 months I have not put it down, and this is a piece that I cherish so much because this was my grandma's. If you guys know me, you know that I love my grandma's pieces, but this one for me, it's very special. I've always gravitated a lot towards it, but I feel like this year, especially in the past 2-3 months, I've been using it so much and basically taking it everywhere with me. I just feel like it makes the outfit. I'm going to try to give you some close-ups and everything, but it's just such an interesting piece. Like, I love every single detail of it. I've had this one forever. Every single year I use it, but I do feel like definitely this year being using it a little bit more, because somehow when it comes to like fall and winter fashion, I just feel like it fits perfectly with pretty much anything. Especially when you're wearing like a lot of sweaters, you need something that is going to stand out a little bit more and not feel like it's too simple. The second, again, I am so in love with pink this year, and I got into Morganite jewelry, and it's this beautiful pink stone. I have really nice viral videos of this piece, and it's from Linjer. I discovered Linjer this year and I've just become quite obsessed with them. I actually have 2 new pieces that I definitely wanted to show you, and it does have diamonds all around it. It's such a romantic piece, and I think that's been very much of a thing with me this year, and you're gonna see it with the new pieces that I got. I'm just into very romantic things. But also adding to that, Linjer is such a beautiful brand. They make everything with recycled gold and silver, and their diamonds are lab-grown diamonds. And they make fine jewelry pieces, but the prices are really good, so I would definitely recommend you guys to check them out. And the other day that I was browsing on their website, I found these 2 pieces. So this one is kind of too much, and this other one, it's so beautiful. I couldn't help myself, and I'm so excited to try it out. All of their pieces come in this beautiful package. I'm definitely on a ring kick, I can definitely tell that. So this is the first ring. You guys are gonna get to see it before me, and it's the Ada ring. It's basically an open diamond leaf ring in 14 karat gold. It's so beautiful and it shines so much. I'm gonna show you how it looks like basically under the sun. I love finding pieces like this because it's just so different from everything that is out there. I love the fact that it has the leaves and that it doesn't really connect in the middle. I think this one is going to look amazing stacking it with pretty much anything. Yeah, every single time that I go into their website, I just find something so beautiful. It is an Norwegian brand, and actually Linjer means line, and it's like the simplicity of it. This ring is going to look absolutely beautiful with pretty much anything that I want to stack it, but I think I kind of look the way that it looks on this finger on its own. It's going to be a beautiful piece to wear over the holidays. But going back to the pink, this one is pink. So they have birthstone rings, which I love. I just love the fact that they have so many colors and so many options to pick from. It comes in this little dust bag, and let's open it up. So these are very dainty rings. This is actually the July birthstone, and it's the Tourmaline, and it's basically a brighter pink, so you can see the contrast. So it's basically pink tourmaline with diamonds, but you have so many different options to choose from. I know that you're kind of supposed to pick them based on your birth month, and I cheated. I just really wanted the pink one, to be completely honest. For this ones, I of course do have a link, and I'm also going to leave my discount code on the description box down below in case you guys want to check it out. Well, of course I had to include my Aquamarine ring. Since I bought it in South Africa, it's a piece that I've been using pretty much all spring and summer. I love it so much. I literally was walking in Cape Town in South Africa and I saw it and I fell in love with it, but I love aquamarines too. I've been really loving this year just experimenting with new stones and pieces, and for me also aquamarines having something that I've just been so in love with. I would be down to getting a tennis bracelet, a tennis necklace, literally anything blue. I'm so down. I love aquamarine so much, and the fact that this one has like this wave, I find it to be absolutely beautiful. Of course I need to include my Van Cleef & Arpels vintage Alhambra in yellow gold guilloché. I wore that necklace from basically January to September straight without removing it. If anything, for just maybe some outfits or things that I wanted to change it a little bit, I didn't really take it off until I started to wear this one non-stop in October. I do have a few complaints about that necklace, and the only thing is that it gets dirty so fast. Because the guilloché has the like faucets, like the lines, that's what makes the piece shine so much. That accumulates so much of everything, oils, any lotion that you're gonna put on, basically anything, and that makes the piece lose its shine so much. I actually left it at Van Cleef for a cleaning, and I'm gonna pick it up later this week. I think it's an amazing piece. I love it so much, but I do think I need to buy like a good jewelry cleaning machine, because having to drop it off at Van Cleef so often is definitely not the best. And last but not least, it's going to be my Cartier Panthère watch. I actually see this one a little bit more as jewelry because it is so dainty and small. I think I would be willing to try out the small size, but I think this one is just the best. This has been basically the only watch that I've used for the entire year. I do want to be a little bit better about that and try other watches and new things, because I've been really enjoying that. Paula loves watches and he always loves to go check them out, so I've been trying a few more. However, I do have to say that I don't think that I will ever be able to top this one, just because I love the design. Now going into the bags, this year we have a mix of things that I've gotten quite recently and some others that I've just been always very inclined into using, and you guys are gonna be able to see that. The most used bag of the year goes to, once again, the Mini Kelly in Claire, and I know that I've been putting this bag on my most used, I don't know how many years in a row now, but I really love the Mini Kelly. I think it's just one of the best bags that works out for me. Mine is in this beautiful shade of creamy of white, and the name is Claire with palladium hardware. Since the day that I got this bag offered at the store, we've been inseparable. I basically don't travel without it. I love traveling with this bag. I use it spring, summer, winter, every single season of the year, and it really is a bag that I just adore. It's always with me. I think the main reason is that I just feel so comfortable with it, because it does come with a strap and it's a very small bag, so if I use it crossbody, I just feel like it's never in the way. It's so comfortable. It goes amazing from day to night. I feel also super safe using it, because especially during fall and winter, when you can start using some coats, you can just cross it underneath the coat if you're gonna use like public transportation or walk a lot and you really don't wanna worry about it. It's just a bag that I love so much, to the point that this year when I upgraded my phone, that I don't do it every single year, but this year I did upgrade my phone. I decided to go for the 17 Pro instead of the 17 Pro Max as I usually go for, just because I wanted the phone to fit better instead of the Mini Kelly. So I think this one is going to come a little bit as a surprise, because I literally have only been using it for a month. So why am I putting it on my most used bags of 2025 if it's been a month with me? And I usually have this rule that I am not going to put on these videos anything that I have not owned for at least a couple of months. We have an exception this year and a very honorable mention for this bag. I just cannot seem to want to put it down. This is the Bottega Veneta Andiamo in the medium size, in this chocolatey suede color. This bag is dreams come true for me, especially in terms of practicality. Like on this video, I just want to explain the why. Like why I love this bag so much, why I have been reaching out for it so much. So in the past month, I've been going out a lot with the dogs. This means that I need hands-free. So I love the fact that I can crossbody the bag, I can put it on my shoulder, or I can wear it as a top handle. And I really love my Birkins, and I have 2 Birkins on this video. However, since we have Ollie, he's not as good walking on the leash as Masha. He is still a puppy, but I definitely do need more like hands and also space, because we are taking treats outside, because we need to kind of train him. Also, I love taking my camera with me. So this bag fits my book, my camera, my other camera. It's literally the bag that I'm using today too. I have here my wallet, my sunglasses. I have so many lipsticks, and I love the little compartment that has on the inside. It's kind of like a division, and if I'm like out and about and I buy a little something like for the house. I don't know, maybe I go for some cookies or something for the house. I just go grab it and I pop it inside of the bag. Also, it's suede. I am obsessed with suede, and I've been talking so much about suede bags lately that I feel kind of crazy about it. But I cannot stress enough how much I've been really enjoying using this bag, and I've been using it for so many days consecutively. Like, if I'm gonna go for dinner, I need to swatch my things from this bag to whatever I'm taking out for dinner, or I'm just going to take this one. But this is the bag that I use during the day in general since the day that I got it, and I started using it since the day that I got it, literally. Guys, the Andiamo is a great bag. Cannot recommend it enough. It has like a bit of the best of both worlds between the Birkin and the Kelly, but it's Bottega Veneta, so first of all, you can get this if you go to the store. Price point is better. Bottega Veneta quality is amazing. I love intrecciato. They have so many colors, they have different sizes. It fits so much, and you have the versatility of using it 3 different ways and it being a very comfortable bag. I would get another Andiamo for sure. Like, I'm very open to it. And it's so funny because it took me such a long time to finally decide to go for it, because I was on the fence for, I would say, like 2 years. I just didn't want to fall for the hype, and I waited until the opportunity presented to get literally the one that I wanted, which was this one. And I'm happy to report that it's been a massive hit over here. Now, of course, I was going to include this bag. I literally just went to grab it because I want to take it on a trip with me. This bag is my baby. This is my Hermès Birkin 25 in Rose Sakura, and it's been over 6 months, and I still cannot believe that I own this bag. I don't know if it was like the whole idea of Rose Sakura being like the ultimate pink for me and like so hard to find. Also the fact that it's Swift, but I always drool about this bag every single time that I use it. I just love it so much, and it makes me so happy. And I know that I'm talking about material things, but all in all, I have to say that when I really go all out and I really try to get one of these bags, specifically this one, I just think about all the years that I went looking for it and that I was a little bit on the fence, because I was never really like a pink person, and now it turns out that I actually am, and I just really love this bag. It's the most beautiful thing ever. I love Swift, and I got it from Brittlux for my 10-year anniversary, and it was in Paris, and it was so special, and the entire summer I gravitated towards this bag so much. And I did get like a little phase that I was starting to get worried that this bag starts to show some wear, because for me this is like collector's ultimate Pokemon find. Like, this is really hard to find. Consider this a very special bag, and I was really scared of ruining it, but at the same time I keep reminding myself that I get these things because I want to use them and I want to enjoy them, and at the end of the day they're just things, and that's what I've been doing with this bag. I love it. Also, I really love how it looks all closed off. I almost never close my bags. I've been doing it a little bit more lately. I don't know, it just feels like how it's supposed to be stored. Anyway, I could go on and on for hours about this bag, but just know, guys, that I've been using it so much. I love it, and it was so worth it for me. The Amato Daniele Raviolo bag in the oxblood. This one is the smallest size. I actually have a few Raviolo bags and I use them all so much, but for this year I do have to say that I've been using this one a lot. I've been having like this massive itch for red bags. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell from like past videos and like my wish list and everything, and this is my one and only red bag, and I love it to bits. And I love the Raviolo bag because it's such a beautiful bag that you can wear like for days, for nights, for dinners, and it's like this beautiful coin purse, and it opens up like this, and it has the beautiful satin blue on the inside. Cannot recommend the Raviolo bag enough. It's available in so many colors, materials. I do really hope that next year I can sit down and tell you guys that the Stars Raviolo is one of my most used bags. I really hope that I do get a lot of occasions to use that one a lot in the next year. This one is very casual, but also like dressy for anything that you want. I just love the design and the quality. It's been a year and it still smells amazing. Another pink bag, quite a surprise, I know. This bag made the biggest comeback in history. This bag was on my least used bags for so many years. I would say like for 3 years consecutively, this was literally a bag that I would not reach out for. And I would just say so much that it was because it was pink, and I was not really that into pink. As I've already said, that really changed this year and I've been using it so much. This is the Chanel Pink Mini in lambskin. and this is one is in the square size. I think also something really big that had to do with it is that I started to hack the strap to use it as a shoulder bag, but also I find the size to be amazing. I've been actually overthinking a little bit if some of the classic flops that I got on the small and medium sizes, I should have just gone for this because this fits more than enough. I absolutely love it, and the lambskin on this bag, it's so beautiful. This was my most used bag of the entire spring, and well, during summer too. It's really easy to travel with, and it looks beautiful with dresses and summer outfits. I'm so happy that I've held on to this bag since 2019, that I got it at the beginning of the year. It was actually my first trip to Rome, and I just saw it at the store and I fell in love with it. And yeah, one of my most used bags of this year. This one is not going to be a shocker for anyone. This is my Birkin 25 in Béton. Béton actually means cement, so it's this like white grayish tone that let me compare it to clay, so you can see actually how a bit of a more bluish tone it has, and clay has more like a yellow undertone. This bag I got it last year for my birthday, for my 20th birthday, and it's in rose gold hardware in togo leather. I'm not even gonna go that long about this bag because it goes with everything. I love the Birkin 25. It's the best size for the Birkin for me. It's just so easy to take your things in and out. I know that a lot of people see the Birkin like a special occasion or like a very delicate bag, but for me they are my ride or die go-to. I know that they fit everything that I need. I'm never worried about them because they're really hard wearing, like this bag. And I know that it's white. I've got coffee spilled on it. It's rained on it so many times. I travel with it. I love them, and the reason why I love them so much is because they're functional, sturdy. I find them to be beautiful, and this bag is definitely no exception. I wanted it for such a long time because I knew that I was going to really love it. I've always been very much of a fan of white bags for sure. And the last bag, I had to include a black bag. So when I was sitting down thinking which is the black bag that I used the most this year, I was very much in between this one or my vintage Kelly. But I think at the end of the day, I use this one quite a bit more because it's easier to travel with. And also it's a little bit smaller for when you want to take a black bag out that can be like dinners or something more formal. I was someone who would wear a lot of black a couple of years ago. Like I still wear black bags, of course, but I'm just gravitating more towards color, definitely more than black for sure. So this is the last bag, and it's in the medium size in lambskin with gold hardware. I've had it for years and years, and consistently the classic flap is just something that I reach for a lot. Now shoes, 100% my most used shoes of the entire year has to go for the Chanel ballerinas. However, I do have a complaint because these ones actually got them back in June. I bought them because my other pair was destroyed. When I say destroyed, is that taking that pair to the cobbler to get it a little bit more back to life was impossible. Like I run those down till the wheels fell off, and I use them so much. So of course I ran and got another pair because they're just my most used shoe. I love them. I think if I think about me wearing a shoe, it's always going to be the Chanel ballerinas. However, they have been wearing terribly. Like my last pair was definitely not wearing like this, and you can tell first of all by the tip of the shoe. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but from like the first couple of weeks of using them, basically tip of the shoe, you could see that it was kind of like peeling off. Here you can see it a little bit better. So this is not something that I've done recently. This was there pretty much from the very first few times that I used them, and I am not playing football with this, and I have other pairs. These are the only ones that look like that. I love them, but I definitely wanted to point that out. Number 2 goes for my ride or die pair of boots. I know that these ones I mentioned them pretty much every single year, but they're still here. Please look at the tip. I've had this for years, so many years. I would say like 4 or 5 years. These are Isabel Marant. The shoe quality of Isabel Marant is unmatched, and they are the most comfortable thing ever. I can wear this once all day long, like walking 20,000 steps. Of course I'm gonna be tired because they do have a heel, but I would be also tired with pretty much any shoe. If I could find the exact same model in brown, I would not even think about it. I would just get them. I use them so much. I love them. Cannot recommend these ones enough. So if you guys manage to see these ones available anywhere, black, brown, suede, I think even if they were suede, they would be like even more comfortable. I would definitely advise to jump on them because they're amazing, and they just look so good with absolutely everything. In my slight obsession with red, burgundy lately. I've been using this one so much. These ones are my Chanel ballerinas in this burgundy suede. Not to be persistent, but please look at the tip. These ones are older than the other ones by quite a lot, and I've used these ones also so much. So I don't know what's wrong with the other pair, but these ones are so comfortable. I love them. I've used them a lot. I got these ones for Christmas 2023. I actually found them on Redeluxe because they have sometimes shoes and they were an amazing find for me. So I can highly recommend to check out their site because they sometimes do have things like this in stock and for a really amazing price. The Hermès Jumping boots. I actually was having a hard time deciding if I was gonna put these ones or the Amato Daniele Queen boots. I think next year it's going to definitely be the Amato Daniele Queen boots, but I've had these ones for way longer than the Amato Daniele. Therefore, I feel like I've used them way more. So that's why they're making it to this video. I've used them so much. I do want to know that they still make me cry if I use them for long enough, and I walk a lot. And the Amato Daniele ones are a little bit more comfortable, but I love them. Every single time that I use them, I get compliments on them. I feel like they're so beautiful, so flattering. They're comfortable. They're just not the most comfortable perhaps, and I was really lucky that I was able to find them in the short version because I actually cannot really get the taller ones. I saw that they will gonna come out with these ones in suede and so many different colors, and I would definitely be down for another pair. And to the last piece of this video, these are the last shoes. Polo gave me these ones for Christmas last year, and as someone who doesn't really wear heels a lot, I'm not good walking with them. I've always been looking for like a pair of shoes that gives you like that elevated feel, kind of, when you want to go for like, I don't know, a little black dress, or you're wearing jeans and you just want to elevate it a little bit. This one's so comfortable because they are also in suede but full of crystals, and they're from Prada. I love them. I think they also look so pretty with everything. I was a little bit worried that they were not going to be as comfortable, but they've been so comfy, and I really love wearing them just with jeans and a white t-shirt. Basically, I think they just look amazing. They're definitely coming with me on my next trip. So this was the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions about anything, please let me know in the comment section down below and I'll get to it. I would love to hear you guys out. What is your most used and least used bag or shoes from 2025? I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. If you're not done watching, I will leave you two right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye!